What's up, guys? It's Morgan and Angie with The Shift, and today we are talking about I don't remember the title of the video. We're talking about, are you asking for what you need? So right now, we are still in quarantine. We are recording this on April 28th, and hopefully the quarantine will be lightening up soon, but we're still in quarantine, and here's what's happening. We're not getting the things that we normally need. We're having to start cutting our own hair. We're having to, we're not getting all those things that, I usually get massages because I struggle with a lot of back pain. Like, I can't get that. And no one does massage over Zoom for some reason. It's a totally untapped market. And for me, just missing connection and hugs. I miss hugs. Angie, what do you miss?
Oh, massage, probably the number one thing that I miss. Chiropractic adjustments. I've got different types of massage, and I have to just put a little plug in there. I do know a person, I can't think of her name right now, but she was talking about providing massage online. And then how do you do that? Just like working through it with you to tell you if you have someone that lives with you to give you a back massage. And I thought it was brilliant because people are really missing it. But I did take my locks and I just did a little home haircut about a week ago. And I've never done that before. I just started going like this, chop, 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 and did some of the length. And I think with curly hair, you can't really tell so much that I messed it up. But when I go to my next haircut, I'm sure they're going to say, what the heck did you do? They'll probably be seeing a lot of that,
Absolutely. Absolutely. The theme of April has been definitely how do we get our needs met? There's all these things that we need, and we can't go to the normal places that we're going to. We can't go to these stores or to these massage parlors or to wherever we go to get these needs met. And it's really hard, and it starts to take a toll the longer and longer it happens. And depending on where you live, the quarantine may stretch out for longer and longer, and you don't know when it's going to end.
Right.
And so what happens is we have to start learning how to take creative action to get our needs met.
Mm-hmm.
And sometimes that creative action will be, asking people to hang out with you over Zoom and give you a Zoom hug, right? And sometimes that creative action will be asking your husband or someone who lives with you to massage your back if it's sore, or whatever it may be. Like sometimes in times of need like this, we're forced to get our needs met more creatively, and it involves asking for help. Right. Now here's the problem, right? Here's the sticking point. We're people pleasers. We're bad at asking for help. We are the worst at asking for help. And so then we're stuck with our needs not getting met and feeling like we're going crazy.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And why is it? Why can't we ask for help? On the surface level, you may notice that the biggest reason you feel like you don't want to ask people for help is because you don't want to bother them. You don't want to annoy them.
I want to go through that with the Russian doll thing. Yeah.
Angie's got this really cool example with that.
Yeah. Have you guys ever seen these Russian dolls? They're called nesting dolls, and they have a tiny one in the middle, and then they have another one on the outside of that, and they're called nesting dolls. They're Russian nesting dolls. And this metaphor that I'm going to share is really, to me, there's an inner belief, right, that most of us probably don't think about, we're not aware of. And then there's another belief outside of that, and yet another one outside of that. And the more that they become superficial on the outside of those thoughts or beliefs, the more we're aware of them. So in this case, the inner nesting doll equates to our core belief that I'm not worthy and deserving. That would be the innermost thing that most of us don't walk around and say, well, I'm not worthy and deserving. Mm. The belief that is a little bit more that we might be aware of, maybe not, is outside of that one. And that is that it doesn't feel safe to ask for what I need, which is the title of this blog today. Again, some may be aware of that, some may not be.
Yeah.
Then the more even superficial belief outside of that is, Morgan already alluded to it, is that I don't want to inconvenience you. I don't want to trouble you. I don't want to take up too much space, any variation of any of those beliefs. And I know I have a question. Have you, like me, ever had someone bump into you and then you said to them, "Oh, I'm sorry"? It's like, you didn't bump into them. They bumped into you, but you're apologizing, right? I mean, people pleasers are notorious for saying, "I'm sorry" for so many things that they don't have any responsibility for. So anyway, that's what I wanted to share about the nesting doll metaphor.
Yeah, I super love the way you explain that, and I super resonate with all that you were explaining, and that belief of like, I'm not worthy or deserving of things, and then you said like I can't take up space. Like that's something that resonates with all of us as recovering people pleasers, is like we just feel like we're not allowed to take up space, and that's why we apologize so much. It's like we're apologizing for the space we're taking up, and it's sad. But again, it's just we didn't learn a better way, and that's why you guys are here right now. Let's learn a better way. So Angie, you want to do some tapping for us?
Let's do a quick little tapping on this.
Yeah. If you don't know what tapping is, we got a video linked in the description below that talks about what EFT, emotional freedom technique tapping, is all about. It's a beautiful way to calm your nervous system and help you start to change your beliefs from negative over to more positive. And super easy. All you have to do is follow along with Angie and repeat after her and tap on the spots she's tapping on. So let's do it.
All right, so let's do it. So go to your karate chop point right here and just tap right here. And if you want, I offer you to close your eyes. I'm going to close mine and take a deep breath in. And just notice your body. If you're holding, whatever you're holding on to right now, just let it go with your exhale. And then just repeat after me. And Morgan, I'll just leave a space for people to repeat. One more deep breath. Have to remember what we're tapping on here. Okay. So even though it doesn't feel safe for me to ask for what I need, I deeply and completely love and accept myself anyway. Even though I don't want to inconvenience people by asking for what I need, I love and accept myself and all of these feelings. Even though I don't want to ask for what I need, because it might put somebody out, I honor what I'm feeling right now. Okay, now we're going to start tapping at the beginning of the eyebrow point. I don't want to ask for what I need. Side of the eye. I don't want to put people out. Under the eye. It would inconvenience them. Under the nose. It doesn't feel safe to ask for what I need. Chin. This fear of asking for help. Collarbone. I don't want to take up too much space. And then under the arm right here. It doesn't feel safe to take up space. Top of the head. I don't feel safe in asking. And then the wrist right here, just like this. This fear of asking for what I need. Okay, now back to the eyebrow point. It might trouble them. Side of the eye. If somebody bumped into me, I'm going to apologize. Under the eye. What's that all about? Under the nose. They bumped into me. Chin. But yet I'm the one apologizing for taking up space. Collarbone. Is this a people pleaser thing? Under the arm. It doesn't feel safe to take up space. top of the head, or to ask for what I need. Wrist. What is going on here? Eyebrow. Maybe I don't feel worthy. Side of the eye. Maybe I don't feel deserving for whatever reason. Under the eye. Somewhere along the line, I learned to people please. Under the nose. I learned that it wasn't okay to ask for help. Chin. It wasn't okay to have needs. Collarbone. But what if none of that is true? Under the arm. What if the first sign of being a worthy or loving self-advocate, top of the head, is to ask for what I need? Wrist. I give myself permission to ask for what I need. Eyebrow. I am making it safe to ask for what I need. Side of the eye. How will this show up? Under the eye. I need to get creative and resourceful. Under the nose. If I live with someone, maybe I'll ask them to rub my shoulders. Chin. Maybe I will ask them to swoon me. And swooning is just like a gentle touch. I love that. Collarbone. Or maybe they can stroke my hair. That's also real relaxing. Under the arm. Let's see what else would be helpful to get resourceful. I mean, the key is to ask for whatever you need. Top of the head. Maybe a glass of warm tea. Wrist. Maybe a bubble bath. I can give myself a bubble bath. Eyebrow. There are countless ways for me to ask for what I need. Side of the eye. Even if I live alone, under the eye, I can give myself permission to take care of my needs. Under the nose, I just have to get more creative. Chin. Like, you can get one of those little balls, like a little ball or a little roller, a foam roller, and you can give yourself a massage by lying on the floor. I mean, there's ways to give yourself a massage, to rub your muscles. Collarbone. I can stretch my muscles. Under the arm. I can be present in my body. Top of the head. And on and on and on. Wrist. I choose to get creative in meeting my own needs. And take a deep breath. And let it out.
Thank you so much, Angie. That was beautiful.
Thank you. You're welcome.
Awesome. Awesome. Well, we hope that this was helpful for you guys. Please comment down below what you've been doing over the past few weeks to get creative with getting your needs met. It's not easy, but maybe it's pushing us in the right direction. Maybe it's reminding us that we deserve more than we thought. So, thank you guys so much. Please don't forget to subscribe to our channel and like this video. Also, we'd love to support you even more in our private Facebook group called The Shifters, Women's Holistic Empowerment. Join us on there. We love, love, love getting to know you guys. So thank you all. This has been Morgan and Angie with The Shift, and we'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.
Bye.